Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondy Blue and I am back. I'm back. I know y'all can't see me. I did not want to be seen, okay? Y'all gonna be all right, okay? We gonna look at these pictures of these people. We gonna talk about what happened on this first episode of Marriage Bootcamp Hip Hop Edition. And you gonna be all right. You gonna hear my voice. It might relax you, it may not, okay? But all in all, you gonna get this tea. You gonna get this info if you didn't see it. And you'll get my opinion if you saw it anyway. So I'm tired, y'all, and they about to be popping firecrackers until 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm sure of it. So let's go ahead and get into this, y'all. Let's talk about the couples. We got Willie and Shonda. First of all, why are Willie and Shonda still together? Willie's been cheating the entire time, and now Shonda has joined him in cheating on the marriage. Okay, the marriage is of no importance. Everybody's sleeping with everybody. Okay, and Willie has this air about himself, like, because I'm a man, I'm better for it. It's okay for me to do it. But Shonda's every hoe in the book for doing the same thing that he has done over and over and over and over and over again. Okay, like it sounds like Jacob and Carissa from Greenleaf. All right, just such the same old song. Okay, with just a different meaning since you've been gone. Now it's the same old song, just a different thing, and it breaks me up to hear it high. Okay, look, I had to give y'all that right quick. So Willie and Shonda are here fighting for their marriage. I'm just like, sure. Then we have Hazel E. She called herself a superstar raptress. And her little young and tender Devon. Okay, now I'm going to call Hazel Erica this entire season. That is what I'm aiming for. And that is what I want to do. Because she is not a superstar raptress. And me calling her Hazel E just, lends to the idea of the delusion. And I'm not giving into it because I cannot with Erica. She makes my nerves bad. Another thing about Erica, it is what is happening with her body. I'm sure she's pregnant. But this first episode, child, she had on these loose in the crotch jogger pants. She had the pregnant belly out. Her body is so weird looking because she's gotten surgery and she doesn't work out. So her body just looks so awkward and weird and just stuffed in there and uncomfortable. And I just wish that she would have just went to the gym. Just work out, honey. Because let's be very honest, like Hazel E looks so much better. Look, I done already started calling her Hazel E again. Erica looks so much better when she was on like those first couple of seasons of Love and Hip Hop, Since then, I feel like she's gained weight, and instead of getting in the gym in order to gain, to lose the weight, she's out here getting surgery and giving you a Shekinah effect, just stuffed in her own body and looking uncomfortable and making all of us take a deep breath because she looks like she can't breathe. But she's worried about Devin, kind of coming after her for clout. And I'm just like, girl, what clout? If anything, he is a younger man who sees that your older ass will take care of him because you have low self-esteem. So you're going to do whatever to keep him because he's nice looking and he's young. Okay. I've heard Devon, whatever his name is, say that he has to check his family members because they're always sliding into Erica's DMs. And I'm just like, oh, are they? I wonder what they're saying. Because, I just can't imagine that. Would it be? I guess, it's not like she's unattractive, but all of your cousins are in, like most of your cousins. Like, what's the percentage of cousins that are in Erica's DMs? Never mind. Anyway, but yeah, she's worried that he's there for clout, and he's like, I'm not here for clout. Like, girl, does it even matter? Y'all just had a baby together, so if he is there for clout, too late. Gotcha, bitch. Okay, so Corrupt and his old lady Tony, when they first got there, they were already arguing because Ricardo, aka Corrupt, just cheated on her. Like, she just found out that he cheated on her like within like the past day or two. Okay. Then on top of that, he's drunk and he continues to drink throughout the entire day. So he gets increasingly more belligerent, annoying, and y'all, Corrupt is one of those ugly men that, can look good if they were healthy. You know, he has really beautiful dark skin, really nice teeth. But see, that alcohol got him looking strange in the neck area. I mean, just big in the head, little in the neck, making everybody nervous, okay? You know what I'm saying? So I was looking at Tony and Corrupt like, y'all don't need to be together. Like, they've only been together for 3 years. And I don't understand why you holding on to it, sis. Tell us, Miss Tony, because Miss Tony looked like one of them girls that grew up around all of the, grew up in a neighborhood around other black people, So she looked like she got a "I'll whoop your ass" factor to her. So I'm just trying to understand why she is still in this relationship with Corrupt, because she looks exhausted. Like, she looks tired. I was tired for her. By the time we got to the end of this episode, I was like, girl, why are you still here? Because you talking all of this yin yang about how you may not be here, but the fact that you are here proves that you're not going anywhere. Just saying, okay? Yeah, then we got Phaedra and Medina, aka Scar. Y'all, Phaedra is hell-bent on making us think that she's some, like, virgin freak. I don't know what's going on with her, but for her to be sitting up here holding that kitty cat hostage from Medina and his S-curl for whatever reason, because of Apollo, you mean to tell me that because Apollo hurt you, you not gonna give the kitty cat up to Medina? Mind you, we all know that Phaedra is a freak. Not to say that means that she'll give herself up to anybody, but Medina, with the exclusion of his S-curl, is fine. And he has spent time with you. Y'all have been together for a little while. I can't remember how long it was, but I was just like, Phaedra is with the shits. It just reminds me of when she didn't want to tell anybody how far along she was in her pregnancy because she didn't want them to know that she and Apollo had been having sex prior to their nuptials. Like, girl, grow up, okay? Grow up. Nobody cares what your mom has to say. Nobody, like, I mean, I know you care, but let's be very honest. Like, nobody really cares. Like, cut it out. Like, I don't know why she's always trying to front and act like, she's all squeaky clean when we've seen her, taking envelopes of cash, in the parking lot. Like, cut it out, Phaedra. Just all the perpetration is just exhausting with her. And I hear that y'all want her to come back on Real Housewives of Atlanta. And I'm like, why? So she can come on there and have absolutely nothing going on and be prudent about it all? Like, is that what we want? We want another, I'm on the show, but I'm not really going to give y'all any of my business ass bitch on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Do we need that again? I don't think so. But you know what? I'm going to let y'all learn for yourselves. Maybe Phaedra, will have realized if she does come back to Real Housewives of Atlanta that she needs to give more. But I partially believe she won't make it back to the show because Kandi told y'all, I'm not playing with you, okay? Kandi told y'all, the lies, the lies, the lies. If Phaedra comes back, then I won't be here. And I bring me, my family, Mama Joyce, and everybody else, Karma, and everybody, okay? Child, who Phaedra bringing? Her cute little sons? Medina for 5 minutes until she moves on to the next man. So, girl, bye. Anyway, so Tahiri and Vado are the last couple, y'all. And apparently some of y'all feel like the relationship between Tahiri and Vado is suspect because Vado is in the industry and might know Joe Budden. I'm not sure what the relationship is between Joe Budden and Vado, but I don't care, Vado is another one of those like hood dudes, quite obnoxious. Like, I'm just going to go ahead and tell y'all because you can tell that people are just so comfortable in their ignorance that you can't even have a conversation with them because they'll overtalk you and then keep telling you, nah. Like, Vado is one of those people. He's cool. You can have a laugh with him. He's a talented artist, but, an intelligent conversation, don't really know how that's going to go over. But, y'all, so Erica and Shanza have beef. We know that they have beef because back in the day, Erica got on social media and decided to let everyone know how she feels about the brown paper bag test and dark skins and how they were hating on her. And it's just like, hating on you. Hating on you. I feel like Shonda is the perfect example of why like light skin does not make you more attractive. Because I'm sorry, Erica, but in no way, shape, or form are you more attractive than Shonda. And I'm talking about post-surgery, pre-surgery, present surgery, original body. You know what I'm saying? Like, none of that. I'm sorry, Hazel. You're cute. You're beautiful. But you would never be as beautiful as Shonda to me. And it's all about self-confidence. It's all about how you carry yourself, okay, more than looks. But looks are important, especially when you think you are cuter than somebody because you're lighter. And that is just not true. Because every time I look at Erica's face, I think about that pit bull from the second Friday that they fed that weed brownie and he was passed out. Chico. Yeah. She reminds me of Chico. So, her comments about, skin tone are just ridiculous and ignorant. And I can understand why Shonda had beefage, But to me, I feel like Erica is an instigator and is always trying to start shit. And Tony, who has watched Love and Hip Hop, already clocked it. So one of the first things that made me realize Erica was going to start shit with Shonda in order to get attention from her, because, even though Erica will come out of her mouth with some of the most ignorant shit to say, she's also a people pleaser and she has low self-esteem. So being around Shonda and Shonda having a problem with her is going to be too uncomfortable. So she's going to try to resolve it and fix it. And because she's still immature, the way that she does this is by saying that Shonda and Willie should have been came to marriage boot camp. Now, that is a fact. Okay, that's a fact. But it's not for you to say. I don't like you, so don't comment on my situation. We just got here. You doing too much. At least that's how I felt about Erica's comment. Now, they got themselves out by the pool and it turned into an argument. And Erica's like, I'm saying I'm a black bitch. I'm a black girl. Girl, whatever. They end up hugging it out just because nobody wants to have to worry about beef amongst the women when we're trying to fix marriages and relationships. Like my family, everything, in my life is hinged on this situation, kind of, sort of. Okay, like, kind of, sort of. Because, they don't take this shit seriously. They should, because I feel like there's some good things to learn here. Okay, Dr. Ish and Judge Lynn gonna give you the game if you're willing to listen. But a lot of people come on here just so they can have another show to get a paycheck from, But I would like to hope that if Willie and Shonda are going to be on here putting us through their drama for the second or third time? Like, I can't remember how many times we've gone through this with them. But I would like to hope either y'all are going to fix the relationship or end it. I personally feel like if you're in a relationship with a man like Willie, where he is just going to keep cheating, we just need to have an open marriage. If we can have an open marriage, I can do me, you can do you. We come back and have our home thing. Like Will and Jada and them. We're going to talk about it in a Bondi Blue show. But I'm just saying, like, if that's, if that's something you want to do, then fine. But you can't be in a one-sided relationship where he gets to sleep with whoever he wants to sleep with and you still a slut in a hoe when you do the same. Like, we either need to agree on things or let this go. That's just my opinion on it, okay? So they have the press conference. One of the first things that the boot campers go through is when they come in, they have to go through somewhat of a press conference where people bring up things that have been on social media or blogs or news about them and their relationships and just how they are in their relationships, okay? This was very telling. This whole situation was very telling, okay? First of all, Vado and Tahiri, y'all. Vado expresses to everyone that Tahiri is a thirst box, okay? In her previous relationships, because they have been friends for so long, he's been privy to her previous relationships, and he feels like she's a thirst box. That's what he said about her. And, you just giving your heart to everybody, like, what you a heart hoe? Like, I was just like, Vado, you sound like a teenager. You sound like a child. You don't sound like a grown man that's in a relationship with a grown woman who has had previous relationships. Tahiri is a lot of things, but Tahiri is not thirsty. I feel like Tahiri be ready to tell a man to step off if he, if he got a problem and all of that. Now, they may get back together, but she'll tell you to step off. It ain't no thirsty, running behind you energy, at least not to me. I know y'all feel like she was trying to get with Joe on Love and Hip Hop New York, but I don't think that. I think everybody's trying to get their check, and whatever will get them the most time on camera, that's what they gonna do, okay? But with the way Vado talked to Tahiri, talking about she was thirsty in her past relationships, like, just the fact that you feel like you can judge me for whatever went on in my past relationships, like, really, Vado? Really? And Tahiri made a great point. If she was in her past relationships or a person that was with a man for clout, then why would she be with Vado? Because I can pretty much guess that a lot of y'all have no idea who he is, or if you have heard of him, you can't name one song, okay? Child. Nobody ever felt safe, okay, between the two of them, okay? Nobody ever felt safe in their whole life. Child, everybody needs their own personal weekly therapy, if you ask me, okay? So here come Erica. She doesn't trust Devon. She thinks that he's with her for her money or to get on, and I'm sure he is, but if she had the confidence to either be in that relationship or get out of it, then I feel like this wouldn't even be, you know, a problem in their relationship. But like, her lack of self-esteem just seeps through in every facet of her life, and she really needs to get that together. She walks around carrying it like a badge of honor or something like that. Like, I have low self-esteem. It's on my shirt, it's on my face, it's on my shoulders, it's in my hair, it's in my body, and whatever is happening with it right now. Like, it's all over the place. Phaedra knows about dead weight. Okay, she made a comment about that, and I'm like, child, you talking about Apollo, huh? I mean, look, here's the thing. You knew who Apollo was when you got with him. So, you know, everybody needs to take responsibility in a situation, but I understand where she's coming from. But Phaedra says that she's trying to make sure that Medina is worthy of her poom, okay, of her Southern Belle poom. She also says they haven't had sex yet. I don't believe it. I don't believe it, but I just don't like the fact that as a woman, Apollo has moved on with his life, gotten married and everything while he was in prison. Not to say that we need to be measuring what we do based off of the men that, you know, have harmed us. But what I'm saying is, why are you still hung up off of whatever happened with Apollo? Like, you should have went to therapy and got past it by nonsense. Like, I'm just saying, like, I know it ain't been that long, but to see him move on with his life, it just feels like Phaedra is somebody that likes to hold on to shit, and she just needs to let it go. Let it go. Shonda and Willie, y'all. Shonda says Willie needs to stop cheating. Willie says that he doesn't like how Shonda talks to him. Shonda says, you said I was a bad mother. Okay, I made a sacrifice even to be a mother. I'm always with my children while you're out lollygagging in the street with whoever, whenever. Okay, I don't know where you at. I can't call you at 3 o'clock in the morning because you're not answering your phone talking about you was in the studio. Yeah, whatever. Was your dick in the studio? Was a girl in the studio with your dick? You know what I'm saying? But look, either way, he comes at her sideways, says terrible shit to her, and then gets mad when he gets that same energy in return. The judge was trying to talk to Willie, and he kept trying to interrupt her, and she was like, oh, no, no, no. You're going to have to learn how to respect me and the women that you have conversations with, because the frequency at which you interrupt them lets us know how you really feel, and that is, you don't respect them. You don't respect Shonda, and you don't respect anybody with a vagina. I don't know why. I don't know why you men are like this. I don't know who your mothers are. But the fact that you have such a lack of respect for women makes me feel like you have mommy issues. Then we get into Corrupt and the cheating and him screaming and hollering about how he loves his dick. I love my dick. I was just like, somebody get security. Somebody get a detox. Somebody get this brother some water. Like, he needs some water. You know what I'm saying? Like, he needs lots and lots of water. Like, just, I feel like they should have told him he couldn't drink when he came there, because this was just ridiculous. They had to calm him down and tell him to rein it in. Running his mouth talking about, I'm not trying to lose my peen. You know, I'm not out here cheating with these young girls because I'm not trying to lose my dick. Like, you sound crazy. You sound crazy. You did cheat on that girl. You drunk right now. You acting a damn fool. And she's standing up there next to you like you something worth having. I just cannot. Like, he need to get it together, because that was not a good look at all. Shonda makes a comment about how the way he acts, you know, not being a good thing for Tony. And he was like, I don't give a fuck. You know, what's good for me? How about we worry about what's good for me? And I'm like, the fact that he even said that, I don't care how he is when he's sober. And see, Tony was making excuses for him, talking about, oh, he's much better when he isn't drinking. He's the perfect guy when he's not drinking. But when he's drinking, this is what I get. And I'm like, so why are you dealing with this? I just don't understand. A 3-year relationship, everybody is 40, 50 years old, and this is what we dealing with? Child, okay, Tony. Like, maybe you in it for clout. Who knows? So then everybody goes to their rooms, all right? Shonda and Willie's room are filled with text messages on the wall, dealing with their relationship, cheatations, where he is at 3 o'clock in the morning. And then we get to Phaedra and Medina. Phaedra's room is pink with cracks all over the wall. And that's just, showing how she likes the front. She likes to make everything look, pretty and proper and neat. But really, it's a funky, dirty mess up under there, But she's so in love with all the pink everywhere that she doesn't even care. And that's a part of the problem. If she can put pretty over it, then it doesn't matter how rotten and stank it is, okay? Vado isn't happy with he and Tahiri's room because it's like an airport. I don't know why that was so bothersome to him. But really, he is tired of hearing her tell him how terrible it was for him to say that she was thirsty in her previous relationships. Like, she would not let that go. I don't think I would have let that go, but I also think I wouldn't have been talking to that nigga the whole night. I would have stopped talking to that nigga. But Vado probably one of them people that is okay with the silent treatment, which means we wouldn't be together. Because I'd have tried to stab him, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I can't work with you mentally, then physically I'll try to get at you. That's just, God ain't through with me. It ain't right, but it's where I'm at in my life. Corrupt in Tony's room is very dark with volcano and fire all over the place. And I'm just kind of like, yeah, this looks like hell. Y'all relationship looks like hell. Why is that what you want for your relationship to look like hell? Talk to me, Tony. What's happening here, okay? And then we get to Erica and Zevin's room. And her pictures are all over the wall. Her room was actually pretty, like very nice. But it's a whole bunch of pictures of her and Zevin on the walls. And she's the only thing in focus. And he's in the background, blurred. And singing in the background. Yeah, y'all. So that was Marriage Bootcamp. I thoroughly think I'm going to enjoy this episode. Or this season for that matter. But yeah, y'all, I hope this is okay. I know a lot of y'all are going to complain about this, but y'all are going to deal with it and y'all are going to be okay. And y'all are going to enjoy this either way. Okay. So hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Get some of this tea. Okay. And the link is down below in the description box. And I will see y'all in the next one. Peace out.